Pig picking cake? Well, that's a silly name for a truly delicious dessert. Though pork sounds delicious, there is no pork in this pig picking cake. This cake gets its unique name from North Carolina BackYard pig picking BBQs. This is a Southern barbecue tradition. Y'all are going to want this recipe. You will want to serve this at your next barbecue. If you are new here, I hope that you will enjoy this recipe, and when you do, you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit notifications so that you get all of our recipes as they post. Also, check the channel. We have a lot of delicious recipes there. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you for your support. Now, let's bake this Southern classic pig picking cake. To start this pig picking cake, you will need a 9 by 13 baking dish, and you'll need to grease it. I just sprayed mine with baker's joy. Also, I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Grab a mixing bowl, and we're going to be making this pig picking cake with a box cake. I just love the amped up box cakes recipes. They're just so easy to put together. We're using a yellow box cake. To this, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of oil, and you can use a canola, any type of light vegetable oil. Also, 4 eggs. Now, you can add these while you're mixing if you want to, one at a time, but does it really make a difference? I'm putting them all in. Also, you will need some pig belly. Nah. Aren't you glad we're using mandarin oranges? And you're going to need, I have all of them here out of a 23-ounce jar. You can get them in a can too, but this is what my grocery had. And you do want to drain the juice off of it. So you'll see that I have done that here. And we're going to add these in as well. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of the juice that was in the mandarin oranges. And of course, everything with bacon, we have got to add some vanilla flavoring. I'm going to add about a teaspoon. Let's add a tablespoon. And then we've got to mix this all up really well. This easy summer dessert will taste just like sunshine. That is it, guys. This cake was super easy to mix up. Just pour your batter into your 9 by 13 baking dish. Smells so good already. And I said it would taste like sunshine. It looks like sunshine too, doesn't it? It sure brings back memories of the North Carolina pig picking barbecue. This is going in that 350 degree preheated oven for 35 to 40 minutes until it passes the toothpick test. Now it's time for the topping. This topping is to die for, folks. You'll start by taking 4 ounces of cream cheese. This has been sitting out, it's at room temperature, and 1.5 cups of confectionery sugar. Now we're going to break this up a little bit with the mixer first, then we're going to add the sugar. Sugar's going in. Now I will stir this around a little bit before I turn this mixer on because I do not want to be in that white cloud of sugar. We're going to set this aside. The second part's going to start with 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. This has been in the refrigerator, so it's really cold. Do not leave it sitting out. It will not whip good if it's at room temperature. I'm also going to use a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. So now we're going to whip this to soft peaks. This is the soft peak peaks that we are looking for. We will now add to our whipped cream our cream cheese and sugar mixture that we had whipped up. And we're going to whip this now to stiff peaks. This is our stiff peaks, let me tell you. I may have done a little bit more whipping on that one, but it'll be okay. Now to this, I'm going to add a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple that has been drained. And we're not going to be using that juice from that pineapple, so you just drink it right on up. And then you will just fold this in. Then we're going to put it in the refrigerator and let it wait until we get that pig picking cake out of the oven and it cools. This will be a delicious topping for that. Our pig picking cake is out of the oven. We need to let it cool before we put that topping on it. Our pig picking cake has cooled, and we're going to put this frosting on it. I called this frosting. I reckon we can call it frosting, but it's really a topping. You'll just spread this across your cake. I reserved some of the pieces of the mandarin oranges so that I could put on the top of our pig picking cake. Now, my favorite part of every cook or every bake is the taste test, because nothing leaves the kitchen without first being tasted by the cook. This is a beautiful piece of cake. Also, that first piece is always a booger to get out. This cake is so moist. And then that fluffy topping, this is going to be delicious. This easy summer dessert tastes just like sunshine. The orange cake, and then that pineapple topping. Hog or no hog, you've got to have this at your next backyard barbecue feast or any feast. I hope that you enjoyed this recipe, and if you did, you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit notifications so that you get all of our recipes as they post. And I hope you'll check out the channel. Hope you find a couple at least recipes that you'll do in your home. And until next time, God bless and take care.